Hello, my name is Lisbeth Fernandez, and today I'll be presenting my Cluedo game project implemented in Python. This project not only recreates the classic board game, but also integrates artificial intelligence for logical deduction using knowledge representation and algorithmic reasoning. So let me start with the brief overview. The goal of the game is for players to deduce three hidden cards, one character, one weapon, and one room. The AI player uses logic to track seen and unseen cards, make suggestions, and eventually make a final accusation. The project was developed using object-oriented programming with modular design that separates game flow, player behavior, board navigation, and AI logic. So the game components. I I have an assets folder, which basically shows the different characters, rooms, weapons, and the board itself. So on here you can see the board, and these are just some pictures of the characters. These are also the rooms that are in the game, and the weapons as well are also in here. And as for the game, the main components is the player for handling player logic. There's also the AI player that extends the base player class with inference capabilities so that it can play on its own. There's also the board, which basically shows the coordinates of where all where each player can land on. We can also look into the bonus cards, so you can have an extra move, a free suggestion, if a secret passage, or to block someone else's suggestions, or see or demand to see someone else's cards. These are also all of the cards that are available. And then this is how the cards will be dealt. And this is the engine that basically demonstrates how we would work the game. So, deal the cards, set up the players, roll the dice, um, so that players can move and choose the movements for AI. Um, Whether you make a suggestion or refute a suggestion. So the board is represented using a grid. And I implemented valid functions to ensure player movement is within the bounds. The player can move up, down, left, right, and may enter a room or use a secret passage. And basically, this this shows whether we're able to move into the room or we're not, depending on if it's within bounds or if it's not. And then the most important part of my project is the AI player. And this maintains sets of possible suspects, weapons, and rooms. Each time it sees a card from another player, it removes it from the list of possibilities. Eventually, when only one option remains in each category, the AI makes a confident accusation. And for algorithms used, I primarily use best first search strategy for AI's decision making. While this is not traditional BFS, the AI prioritizes unexplored or least known options when suggesting or choosing its target room. And this mimics the best first search behavior. And AI picks rooms it hasn't ruled out yet, selects unseen characters and weapons, and continually updates its knowledge. It also uses set operations for fast lookup and update times, making the AI deduction process efficient. Python dictionaries are helpful for organizing possible solutions by category, weapon, character, and room. And object-oriented programming was essential in this project. By using inheritance, I was able to define general behavior in player class and then customize it in AI player. This helped separate concerns cleanly. AI logic is isolated from board rules and are both independent for game flow logic. Using set logic modular functions and best first deduction system allows the AI to act rationally without brute forced guessing. This creates more human-like gameplay experience. The AI doesn't cheat or know the solution. It deduces based on the same rules and information as a human would. And now I'll show you a demo. But if I were to just put one person, it will not let me because there has to be 3 to 6 players in the game. So it says we rolled a 5, so I can move wherever within this. And if I wanted to make a final accusation and it was wrong, then I would be eliminated. And this is basically how it would work for all of the rest of the game. Then, because I made the wrong accusation, I can no longer participate.